Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. Manchester United agree Wout Weghorst loan deal. Besiktas will receive a 2.5 million compensation fee. Wout Weghorst has landed in Manchester for his medical. Wout Weghorst is Erik ten Hag's second signing of this January transfer window. Not so long ago, Ten Hag brought Jack Butland in on loan until the end of the season. The reason we brought Butland in on loan is because Martin Dubravka got his loan terminated and he's a backup to De Gea. But Wout Weghorst, yes, he was at Besiktas on loan from Burnley. Burnley got Wout Weghorst for 12 million back in January last year. Burnley got him from Wolfsburg. Wout Weghorst could be making his debut for Man United against Manchester City on Saturday. By the way, Man United have missed out on João Felix. He's gone to Chelsea. Man United also missed out on Cody Gakpo because Liverpool hijacked Man United's move. Ten Hag, don't forget, did confirm that I wanted Man United to get a striker in. Now we've got that attacking player in. This January transfer window is Erik ten Hag's second transfer window as Man United manager. Revert back to last summer, Ten Hag recommended Terrell Malacia in, Christian Eriksen, Lisandro Martinez, Casemiro, Anthony brought Dubravka in. Ten Hag has spent over 200 million so far as Manchester United manager. Let me put into the equation, he's got rid of players as well. Look at last year. Ronaldo got sacked, Cavani and Mata left on free transfers, sold Andres Pereira, sold James Garner, Lingard left on a free, Ethan Laird went out on loan, Meejbrai went out on loan, Amad Diallo, Traore went out on loan, Pogba and Matic left on free transfers, Telles went out on loan, Eric Bailly went out on loan, Dean Henderson went out on loan, Lee Grant left. So there are a lot of the players that departed the club last year, and like I've already mentioned, this year Ten Hag is planning to get rid of more players. So I think this year Tom Heaton will be leaving the club. Tom Heaton's Man United's third choice keeper, with obviously Man United getting Jack Butland in on loan. He was obviously third choice when Man United had Martin Dubravka. Tom Heaton was actually in goal in the game against Charlton in the Cup. He did make one good save. The time we brought Tom Heaton in, though, we brought him in as a backup to De Gea. Man United got Tom Heaton on a free transfer from Villa. I do expect Ten Hag to get rid of Dean Henderson permanently. No way back for him now in the Man United team. But revert back to when he was at Man United, Henderson didn't get enough opportunities, and most of the time he was behind De Gea. I think there was one point where Man United gave Dean Henderson that number 1 jersey. Ten Hag, I'm expecting him to get rid of Alex Telles permanently. He's out on loan with Sevilla at the moment, but revert back to when he was at Man United. He endured a very difficult time, didn't get in the team much. He was behind Luke Shaw, and if he was to come back, he wouldn't get in, because obviously you've got Luke Shaw and Malacia that are Man United's left backs. I'd still say Luke Shaw's left back and Malacia is a backup, but Luke Shaw's played like 3 games where he's played at centre half and done well to his credit. Ten Hag, he'll get rid of Eric Bailly permanently. Eric Bailly, he's out on loan with Marseille at the moment. Obviously, he won't get in the Man United team now because obviously you've got Varane and Martinez at our first choice centre-halves. And obviously you've got Harry Maguire and Lindelof that are our backup centre-halves. I think Wan-Bissaka will be leaving the club this year. Obviously, he's not Man United's first choice right back. He's not been our first choice right back for a while because obviously Diego Dalot's Man United's first choice right back. Bissaka did play a lot in recent weeks because obviously Delors been unavailable for injury. He come back Delors, then obviously went off injured in the game against Charlton. Ten Hag will get rid of Phil Jones, I'd say, this year. Harry Maguire could still be leaving the club. He recently left off transfer speculation. I'm hearing that Aston Villa are in for Maguire. Tottenham have been in for him. Like I said, Harry Maguire is no longer one of Man United's first choice centre-halves following the arrival of Lisandro Martinez. Like I said, he's one of our backup centre-halves. Too inconsistent Maguire. Man United overpaid for him, got him for 80 million from Leicester back in 2019. And when Harry Maguire officially signed for the club, he signed a 6-year contract. Ten Hag, I believe he'll get rid of Fred this year. If he doesn't leave this year, leave next year. Fred is no longer one of our first choice centre midfielders following the arrivals of Casemiro and Christian Eriksen. But despite that, Fred started games this season alongside Casemiro. He's played alongside Christian Eriksen as well. And I've got my reservations about him. You know, Fred played well against Charlton in the Cup. You know, he did get an assist in that game. He was unlucky not to score because he did hit the post. Towards the end of last year, Man United extended Fred's contract by 1 year. Jadon Sancho, do you think he could possibly leave this year? Hasn't played for a while due to lack of fitness. Not so long ago, Ten Hag said he will be patient with Jadon Sancho. But how's he going to get in the team? You've got a lot of winners now. You've got Rashford on the wing, Garnacho on the wing, Elanga on the wing, Anthony on the wing. So I just don't understand how he's going to get in now. He may leave next year, Sancho. Brandon Williams should be going as well this year because he don't get in the team. Last season he was out on loan with Norwich and he was out with injury earlier on this season. Tuan Zebe, I'm expecting to leave the club this year. He's out with injury at the moment and doesn't get in the team. Don't forget, he enjoyed 3 loan spells with Aston Villa. So there you go. You know, Erik Ten Hag, like I've said, he's doing a good job as Man United manager. He does need time. This is his first full season as Man United manager. His expectations this season, of course, is to get as a top 4 finish. And if he could win a trophy this season, that'd be even better because Man United have not won a domestic trophy since 2017. Ten Hag has said, I want to win a trophy. And we've got a very good chance of winning the Carabao Cup. We're in the semi-finals now. We've drawn Nottingham Forest in the semi-finals. You know, don't forget, last year, Ten Hag got named Premier League Manager of the Month. He replaced Rangnick last year. He's Man United's 5th permanent manager since Ferguson. Revert back to when Ten Hag was at Ajax, he did very well because he won Eredivisie titles, he won Dutch Cups, and back in 2019 he got Ajax to the Champions League semi-finals and he developed the young players well. Don't forget, Ten Hag was the one that recommended Mitchell van der Gaag and Steve McLaren to Man United. Also at Man United, you've got Benny McCarthy. We've got John Murtough, Richard Arnold. Last year, Sir Alex Ferguson came back to Man United in an advisory role. Yeah, we've still got the Glazers at Manchester United, but they should be gone by the end of the season. Well, the clubs aim to be sold by March. Obviously, on the 30th December last year, Avram Glazer was spotted in Doha, which is in Qatar, trying to sell Man United. And last year, he said the Glazers set an asking price of between 6 to 7 billion to sell Man United. But they've been one of the biggest problems at the club for a long time. And for such a long time, United fans have been protesting against the Glazers. The Glazers have owned the club for a good 17 years. They purchased the club for 790 million back in 2005. So there you go. Yeah, Man United recently beat Charlton 3-0 at Old Trafford in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. Reflecting on the win, it was 8 wins in a row for Man United. Obviously, Ten Hag made a lot of changes from the 3-1 win against Everton in the FA Cup. The goals, we saw Anthony score a superb goal. He also scored in the cup game against Everton. Rashford came off the bench late and scored twice. Rashford has now scored in 6 successive games and he took his tally to 15 for the season. Man United have got a massive game this weekend against Manchester City at Old Trafford. The preview for that game will be coming up on my next video. So now guys, that's everything to update you with. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel if you do consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very soon.